Hello my dear kids. Today our lesson is very interesting. Today we are going to learn about communication. Objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to define communication. What are two ways of communication? And identify facial expressions. First we talk about what is communication. Do you know what is communication? Yes, communication refers to sharing or exchanging one's ideas or thoughts with another person. Shall we repeat it again? Communication refers to sharing or exchanging one's ideas or thoughts with another person. Let's see process of communication. Speaker and listener play the major role in the process of communication. A good speaker speaks clearly. A good listener listens carefully. In case of any doubt, she or he asks questions and clears the doubt. Speaker gives message to the listener. Then the listener understands the message and gives his or her response towards the message. Communication can be done by two ways: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Communication can be done by two ways: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Let's see what is verbal communication. Verbal communication is any communication that uses words to share information with others. Shall we repeat it again? Verbal communication is any communication that uses words to share information with others. Look at these pictures. They are talking with others and sharing ideas and sharing information. Let's see non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is the communication done by sending and receiving wordless clues. Shall we repeat it again? Non-verbal communication is the communication done by sending and receiving wordless clues. Non-verbal communication does not use words for communicating anything. It means communicating without talking. Non-verbal communication includes body language, gestures, postures, and facial expressions. Let's see the language of the body. We can understand a person's feelings even when she or he does not speak. Sometimes a person's face can tell you what is on his or her mind. Look at these faces. What feelings can you see on these faces? Yes, first picture tells you happy. Second one, overjoyed. Third one, relieved. Last one, surprised. Next picture, sad. Next one, emotional. Next one, cry. Next one, wink. Your face and your body can tell people how you feel, even if you do not say anything. Look at the way in which these people are standing or sitting. Look at the way they are using their hands. What can you say about their feelings? Here, the first picture expresses the happy feeling of this girl. Second picture shows the grumpy and angry mood of this boy. You can guess the feeling of this boy by looking at his gestures and his facial expressions. In the third picture, we can see moody boy with a sad face. In the last picture, we can see a boy with the emotional face. As we discussed, we can communicate in various ways by using our body language. Photographs are pictures of real life. First picture shows you happy feeling because of the victory of the girl. You can see the happy face second picture as well because of the love and affection towards the animal. I have given two pictures for you. Can you identify? Yes, this is a picture of a flooded situation. People face lots of difficulties in this situation. In these type of situations, people feel sad. Second picture shows you fussy situation because of the heavy traffic. Some people get angry like this type of situation. Exercise. Try to do this activity by yourself. First one, write true or false. Good communication must put the listener to sleep. Communication happens when one has something to tell another. A good speaker must speak clearly. Only words can communicate information. Second question, tick the correct answer. When you speak, you want your listener to sleep or listen. We can understand how a person is feeling by looking at his back or face. Your face and your body can speak about your feelings or knowledge. Photographs are pictures or paintings of real life. Third question. Answer the following. What is communication? How should a good speaker speak? Other than words, what else can you use for communication? Does your face show if you are happy? I'll give you a small summary about this lesson. In this lesson, you have learned about what is communication. There are two types. Can you remember? They are verbal communication and non-verbal communication. And also, we talk about process of communication and the language of the body. And last, photographs are pictures of real life. This is the end of our lesson. I think all of you have learned something from this lesson. Thank you.